Look at this shit. Oh boy. Oh, it does. It does. Okie dokie. Thank you, Madonna. Yeah, every once in a while I'll switch up. So we'll keep that for a little while until I get tired of it and see what else I can come up with. So anyway, before I do the wild man with all the hair, I decided to do a nice little relaxation painting. We'll do a floral with a basket today. All right. Looks like I cannot fight with that TV volume, and I thought I brung the remote because this guy likes to scream a lot. But I might have to turn it down way low because I can hear him. I know you guys can hear him. Hold on. Okie dokie. That's a lot better, a lot more manageable. As you well know, I don't speak very loud, so it's always a challenge. But I always have to have something on. The music that you guys hear while I'm talking, I can't hear it at all. I know you guys can, but I can't hear it. So I always need to hear a little activity going on around me. But that's just me. So anyway, hope you guys are doing all right. It's the start of a weekend for some and all of that stuff. Okay. I'm gonna try for a different type of basket today. I'll sketch it out in white. Now, what I did here for the background was I used the residual leftover colors last night. You see a white board back here, but it's just nothing but oversized paper. This is Ames board, much like the old school one I had. This is a newer one, updated version. Um, there's no painting in the back, but I did spray paint it black and all of that. I had to varnish it and whatnot. So I set it back up here, and I just decided to put some white paper on there. Still got the varnish still got to cure, harden, and everything, and it's pretty reflective. It's pretty shiny, but yeah. But anyway, as far as this goes, this is once again 14 by 18 or something like that. These are the boards I usually do my acrylic pours on, but I got so many of them down there, I'm not going to add any more to it as of yet. So I took the residual colors of what I had on the palette, and I didn't put anything on the board. I just put the paint on with a stiff brush and just scribbled it on there until I used it all up. Then I've taken white paint and glycerin. It's mixed together. I don't use it very much, so it got kind of hard and everything. So I have to put more glycerin in it, stir it up a little bit, and so it's just white and glycerin. And then I put it on there with a stiff brush, and it reactivates the paint and it melds it all into what you're looking at now, which is a gray background with some things happening all in there. You can see some of the colors and whatnot. There's black, green, yellow, red. There's all sorts of colors that are in there, but it makes a great looking background. All right, and that's all I did with that. Still very much wet, still, even to the touch. Okay, but that's what this background is. Of course, I'll put the tape around it and what have you. All right. Dance87, hello, how are you? And Fatima and Sonia and Madonna. So it's good to see you guys. And we'll get right onto it. I'll just take a little bit of white with a thin wedge brush, and we'll just quickly sketch out some kind of basket shape on this. All right. I'll start with an oval, probably from right here, something like that, and then we'll bring it around like this. Like I say, I just like loosely sketch an oval here. We'll get a handle, come up here like this. We'll do the same thing here. Get a handle up there like that, and kind of join it together here. Very simple little handle. I'll spread the video out in a second. Usually I'll have this with my face so I can explain to you what's going on, what I'm doing, what have you. All right. We might put a little lip on this basket. We'll see. If I like the lip, we'll keep the lip. If not, then I'll get rid of the lip of the basket. We'll put it around here like that. All right. Something like that, more or less. All right, we'll make a little weavy basket looking thing. Okay. All right. Yeah, it'll be all right. It'll work. It'll work for what we're gonna do. All right, so I sketched it out real fast. All right, you'll intermittently, maybe you will hear it, maybe you won't. But this camera here, you're not gonna see it very much longer because I'm gonna switch to the more spread out photo of it so we can get this moving. I might have to scooch it over a bit. Yeah, I know the white square comes back. That's because I didn't set it right. I don't really feel like getting up correcting that. There, we'll do it that way. That gets rid of the box. We'll slide this over a little bit so you can see more of Mr. Picture there. All right, so we'll keep it at that. Okay. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? I see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Well, I'm looking at the colors I do have. I did not add any black to this, so we'll probably make something kind of close to that. All right. Let's take we'll take the 1-inch brush and we'll dip it in some water here, loosen up the bristles. Maybe I'll create some black, and we're going to put it in the inside of the basket. So we'll get a little bit of this brown, we'll put it up around here, get some of this red, put it around there. This blue might suffice. We'll just put it in there and get some more blue. And even some more blue. You put the blue in there just to darken it up a little bit. There we go. So we got some blue-gray stuff happening there. Let's get a little more crimson. We'll darken it. We'll deepen that color a little more. All right. This is fine. Because all I want is something a little dark just to put here in the inside. Right up in here. I'll put it on there relatively thin. It's just to give us a little bit of depth in the basket. You're not going to see a lot of this dark, but I just want to put a little bit of it in there, like so. Something like that. I don't have to go all the way to the top or anything like that, but just a little something in there just to get that started. All right. We'll probably use a little bit of this on the bottom of the basket, just to give it a little weight down there. Up around in here maybe. We'll kind of fade that out a little thin stuff right here. We'll bring it out. Now the glycerin that's on the board is a little tacky. It's all right. We'll just fade that out and wisp a little something in there. Go a little bit behind it. We'll scribble that out there. So it looks like some kind of floor or something there. I'll soften that a little bit with one of the round brushes here. I'll use this pointy guy. And we'll just take it and we'll soften some of that. Scrub, 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 scrub. Just like that. A little something down there. Just to give it a little bit of weight. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's get a little touch of this brown. We'll put it right in here. Okay. A little blue in the brown. And we'll use this for the inside of the basket a little bit. Once again, I'll just put it on pretty thin. Up around in here. Like that. And we'll take it and we'll put some in there like this. Okay. Mix it in there a little bit. All right. Will you see most of this? I doubt it, but it's all right. We'll pop that in there like so. Okay, let's go with a little bit more of this mix. We'll get a little bit of blue here. We'll put it in like that. And we'll come here to the edge. Right here. And we'll sketch it out, sketch it out, sketch it out. Once again, the glycerin on the board is a little tacky, a little sticky. And that's fine, that's cool. We'll work it, we'll work with it. Bring it right out there to a point like that. Make some of that white disappear there. It's all right. A little free flowing with the basket. It's okay. Take a little regular brown. We'll put it in there. Come on the side a little bit. And we'll let it just dry naturally there. Look good. We'll keep it like that, like so. Let's take some more of this brown here. No, just use this brush, and we'll get the handle going. It's just a block in the handle, and we'll put little We got some wind kicking up here in Utica. I can hear it blowing through the trees. It's doing this little wind thing. So we're getting a little bit of that wind. Some of you guys who live a little further west, what you guys had last night is coming over here to Utica, giving us a little bit of its fury. So I know tomorrow's supposed to be almost 50 degrees. It's crazy, this weather. All right, so we got our little basket going on there. If you don't want to see the white, just make the white disappear a little bit. It's all right. It won't matter because you're gonna see stuff all within that anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. Oh man, that's not good. The right earbud is dead. You sure? You might have to jiggle the input a little bit. There's Sonia. Oh, this is not good. I ran out of coffee. And the coffee I do have is cold. That's not good for business, ladies and gentlemen. Not good at all. Anyway, let's take we'll take this brush. It's a nice little 1/2-inch brush. We'll ruin it. Let's make some little thread for the basket. Let's still take some brown. We'll come over here. We'll scoop up a little bit of brown. We'll just put red in here like that. Take a bit of yellow. Pop it in there like that, and a little touch of white. And we'll kind of blend this in together. There we go. That's cool. That'll work. That should be plenty. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We'll come about here. And then we'll do one of those numbers. And we'll do it again. And we'll do one more right here. We're just kind of rolling around. Let's get some more. And we'll go thin, thick, thin. Thin, thick, thin. And we're going to do this all the way around the basket. So it looks like a little weave work. Keep going around with it. Just like that. You don't have to go perfect. Keep some of those little dark spots peeking through there. Okay. I'm going to flip my brush around and keep it moving. Like that. Grab a little bit more. Always pull the brush towards you so you got a nice little wedge. Okay. I'm going to go in the opposite direction. I'll go this way. Just like that. Pull some of it toward me again. And just go back around. He's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind. It's getting a little dark on me, so grab a little bit more yellow. We'll come here. Here. Just like this. Come on around like that. Alright? Okay. Fairly neat. Pretty cool. Alright. I got paint all on the top of the brush. We're going to rinse that off. Alright. Let's get a little touch of white. We'll put it in there. We'll just go back and forth. Like this. Flip it around. Okay. We'll come over here by the top. Get it a little thick, and I'll turn the brush around a little heavier there, and then we'll go thin again, right around the top. We're gonna do it again, right by the bottom, so we can just fade that out a little bit, just like so. All right. Neat little basket. I can probably put some of that weave work on that end too to make it a little interesting. I could. I'm thinking about it. Should I? Should I not? Probably. I probably will. Why not? Get some more white. Pull this brush toward me. Okay. And we'll come here. And once again, do the little S shape. Like that. Do it again. Flip my brush around, do it again. Just like this. Okay. As you're doing this, all right, you get these interesting hues and tones working its way through every time you stroke the brush. Get a little thicker up here. Just like that. And you let it work its way through. Let those tones and those values kind of melt and do it on their own. Keep some of that dark in there. Always try to maintain that little S shape, even when it gets a little smaller. All right, just like that. All right. Okay. We're gonna get a thicker brush. I'll work with this 3/4 inch brush here. All right. Hey, Linda. Cold Joe. No. Me and cold coffee. Yeah, that's just not a good mix, ladies and gentlemen. Not for me. No. Me no like no. Cold coffee. No. Okay, we got a little bit of this brown, and we're just gonna take this and we'll go here from the bottom. It's just filling this stuff in here. This is very fun, very free. Okay. Once again, I'll block it in before we add any other stuff in there. A little touch of brown there. Put it here in this yellow mix. All right. Now, let's say if I get near the top and I can destroy some of the work up above, it's all right, because we can always bring that back. No biggie. It's all right. Let's get a little darker brown. We'll put it over here. Maybe we'll create a little shadow thing right up in here. Just like so. Then I'll just take it and I'll just kind of play around with it like that. Okay. Let's take a little bit of yellow. Yellow's a semi-transparent color. We'll pop it in there. See how it just kind of moves around and floats and does what it does. It's okay. We're kind of building the basket a little bit. Well, don't worry about that. Smooth it out. You're getting all sorts of tones and interesting things happening. Let's go a little deeper brown right here on the bottom. Right here on the bottom. Just let it darken up down there. And you just slowly go back and forth. Borrow some from over here, put it around in here. Just around in there, just whip it around there. Paint's still maneuverable, you can still play with it a bit. All right, something like that. We'll get it darker a little bit later on. Let's take some yellow. We'll put it right in here. Oh, you guys can barely see that. Let's put that down there. Go with a little bit of brown. Let's push it toward us. Let's bring this up here. Okay. Get a little bit of brown. I want a little deeper in color. And as you can see, I'm mixing the paint, but I'm not adding any glycerin or anything to it. All right. Let's go here. Actually, I'll sketch it out. Let's go like this. You guys can't see that. This is where a rubber brush kind of comes in. As long as it's still a little wet, you can see it. So I'll sketch it out real quick here. We'll come with one, something like that. We'll come here, over here, and then we'll do kind of one on the bottom, real close to its edge there, like that. You guys can see it a little bit. We'll start putting a little hatch mark. We'll just do it this way. It kind of gives you a sense of roundness. Then you go the other way. Okay, like that. All right. Very simple. This is a nice little project you can do with your students or whatnot. Come here, get one there, one there, one there, one there. Grab some more. I'm gonna show you how quickly and how easily you can do this. Follow those little checks there. You turn it around the other direction. I'm just flipping it, slipping it around there. Just give a little touch of white in there, in case you guys don't see it very well. All right, we'll have the light source come from here. We'll just do it again. Here, here, here. Get a little straight. It curves around. You just curve it. All right. We'll get some more. We'll go in between like this. Go in between it, in between them. Go straight for a couple. Go in between the other ones. You curve it around. Got a little something back there. Look at the way it's looking already. And I'm really just playing around, having a good time. But look at what it's looking like. Okay. And it's the colors doing the work for you. All right. You're the foreman. You tell it where to go. Look at this. Just like that. You see that? Okay. Every one of you in here can do the very same thing. You guys can do this. You guys can do this. Get a little white and yellow. Let's get plenty of it. A little white yellow mix. And we'll put a little bit of stitching in there. Basically, you just take your brush and you just tap it like that. Okay. We'll put one there. And just tap around. Yeah, it's really it's a tap. It's like that. Do it again here. Don't have to overlap them. They're little free flowing little stitches. We'll come here, we'll put one down here like this. All right. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I don't really do too many of these anymore for the simple fact that it's not relatively hard to do. And you're starting to straighten them out, make them straight. And you slightly curve again. Bring it at its curve there. Curve it even more, like so. All right, there you be. All right. So, Linda, while you are here, are you still interested? Here. You can just hold on for a second, guys. I gotta go here. It's just easier for me to do it this way. Linda. Here. Just email me and just let me know. All right. Okay. So we've got a little bit of this going on here. Okay. Um, let's come back up here with the same bright color. And we'll create kind of a light source right here. Don't go all the way. Just up here. And we'll get it really thin there, right? Up on the top. And watch this. It sneaks around on the bottom edge. See, the light is coming opposite direction. Like I say, you might not even see all of this, but look at that. See how you get that light source come up towards the top, stops. It sneaks around on the bottom, goes in a different opposite direction, but it's still to the right of the basket. You got me? Okay. To the right of yonder basket. There. Okay. And maybe put a little love up in here, just a little bit. We have to come further down. All right. Yeah, it slowly goes away as it gets toward the center there. All right, so you know it's coming from this side. Yeah, I'll put the email in there. There was no other way to get a hold of you, so because I looked. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? Not necessarily. All right. Now that we've added the basket, we got the light source. We put the little loopy thing in there. Okay. This is darker than really this, but we're gonna deepen that a little bit more. All right, we'll go with our deep red. We'll just put it red in here. Deep red, get the blue, just get a nice maroon going in here like this. All right, now that maroon's a little more blue. Pop some brown in there. We'll deepen that. Okay, I just want a little darker. So this is a very deep grayish color we got happening here. See there. I just want it a little darker down here. Emphasize the bottom. Give it a little shadow, a little bit of weight to this basket here. Just like that. We'll whisk that out a little bit. Come out this way. Bring that out here like this. It's funny that I'm doing this now because there was a request for something very similar to this, where I'll go a lot more in depth with it later. I guess I'll take this. Oh boy, this thing is stiff as a man. Let's soften this bristle up. I had another one that was slightly larger than this. I believe I may have tossed it. I don't see it around. I may have overused it and got rid of it. But we'll just come here and we'll just kind of soften it a little bit. Okay. Not much of a hard edge. Same thing here. Just kind of tap and soften things up a little bit. I'll tap it and bring it out. I don't really want a super hard edge here. We'll just kind of roll that out. Just soften it a little bit. Smooth it out. Okay, just see, just soften those edges like that. Okay, so we got a little bit of that happening. You know what? I don't know if I don't know if I even friended you there or not. You'd have to check or send me one, because I'm on Messenger all the time, and it is quicker and easier to correspond with me that way. But I just don't remember because I have some things going on, so I don't remember, to be honest with you, if I even did. If I knew that I did, I would probably have contacted you that way. So I might not. So, okay, so we got that happening. All right, we're pretty much good here. I'm just nitpicking here because I'm just thinking about things here. And I'm just adding a little shadow down underneath. It's all good. Don't need too much, but down here on the bottom edge you can. But you see how every one of these little things I'm doing, it kind of adds more dimension to yonder basket. Okay. Once again, I'm just having a little fun before I have to draw a lot of dog hair. All right. And it also helps out. Let's come here in the center. We'll wipe a little bit of this dark in here. Just like in between there a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get some of that off there. Okay. Basket. Now that the basket's done, I'm thirsty. Yes, you do. I appreciate that. I really do. You know, it's good. It actually helps me out when you guys do comment like that. And the thumbs up helps. The comments help. All of that helps. That's why a lot of content creators ask you to do the thumbs up or whatever. Because one, it only takes less than a second to do. It's just a click on it. And then, yeah, if you do leave comments and whatnot, the algorithm notices that. And the more you get, they kind of boost you a little higher and more people get to see you and all that good stuff. All right. I'm not going to put the grayscale whatever thing up on there. I'm just going to get some cause warmed up. Actually, I got to check on the puppy. Make sure she's all right. I believe she is. Where is there's my station break. All right, let's put this on here and I shall return. OBKB, I'm back-ish. So, oh, that sucked. How'd that happen? Burn the house down. I'll find out in a second, though. Don't know how we did that, but we did. All right, let's adjust that. Focus looks kind of crazy. Let's focus that a little bit better. All right, so we'll start putting some things in here. All right. So as I'm looking at it, I'm checking things out. I'm looking. I guess we'll go with since I don't have green, we'll make some green. All right. All right. You know what? I don't know what basket it is. It's just a basket to me. I'm a guy. A basket's a damn basket. You know, you guys know all the technical terms and names. I don't know what kind of basket. It could be a hamburger basket. I don't know what it is. I'm a guy. It's a basket. It's a basket. I don't know. Fatima, greetings. All right. So I'm seeing what I can put in here. I'll slap some filler flowers in there. I'll do something. Okay. So let's at least start with some colors. I usually, when I do the color thing, I'll hunt for a filbert. I'm looking, as I'm talking to you, for a filbert, and I don't see. Yes, I do. It's right here. I'm just comfortable with using a filbert. Okay, let's go to this deep alizarin crimson. Throw a nice little circle of alizarin crimson in here like this. Okay. And we'll have it come out here a little bit. We'll round it off here. And we'll come a little bit on the outside here. You know what? Let's just have it drip down. Just have it do the droop. All right, let's just droop it. Why not? We'll have it droop around in here, and we'll stop. We won't let it come all the way to the bottom. We'll let it droop. Maybe I'll half a droop here, like that. All right. How about that? That's all right. Sure it is. Let's clean off Mr. Filbert. Once again, I'm just comfortable with using a filbert brush for this. You might be comfortable using a flat brush. Don't know. Let's go on the opposite side with this little baby blue. All right, this is a semi-transparent color. It's very pretty, but it's semi-transparent. It's like bleh. We'll kind of put it here. I'll tap this because once again, if I start to rub it like this, it's not going to show very well. It just won't because it's semi-transparent. All right, you need a little white to wake it up. As you see me patting it, it's starting to turn a little bit brownish, but it's fine. That's fine. We'll kind of give it this little droop here too. We'll have it hang out here like this. We'll give it a little bit of body and have it come around here, just touching the little darkened area there. Okay, like that. I'll just let it do this little droop thing. We'll have it hang out around, around in here, and then come behind the basket like that. All right. Okay. Some of you might know what I'm doing already. Hey, Billy. You know, these baskets, once they come in fashion like that, she can make a nice little, pretty little dime with them, Let's, you know what, let's do some white. Oh, Lord. That was YouTube. I thought operated quickly and got my situation straight. Now I just got a notification saying, I'm sorry we're late. Oh, you mother effers. Okay, let's go to gray. We'll do a white one. You know what? Let's put the white one way up here. Why not? Just like this. So we'll do part of a white one up here. Why do I have it gray if I'm doing it white? Well, you need some depth in there, remember? Don't forget that. So we'll do a white one way up here. Okay. Yes, it's gray. I know. I get it. I said white and we got gray. It's okay. It's all right. You'll see. You'll see in a second. But we'll put it up around in that area there, okay? I might want to maybe be a little wise. We'll play a crap. I didn't want to go that far into it like that, but that's all right. That's all right. I won't have it kind of come out this way all crookedy looking. Maybe we'll just have it come up past that area up there. All right. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of planning this out. I'm thinking it out and all of that. You don't want to really obscure all of your basket. All right. But we'll do something like that. How you doing, Josueda? Good to see you. Hope things are well. Hope you're feeling okay. Okay. So we've got this going on here. All right, I'm going to get a very slender filbert. I guess this one will do. I can zoom this in a little bit so you guys can check it out. So let's zoom in a little bit. Is this the one where you zoom in? No, I gotta go toward there. All right, let's zoom it in at least like that, and then we'll just move this over. We're gonna do the maroon one first, so we'll slide this right about here. All right, and I'll give a slight little tap here to put it back in focus. Okay, let's go to our what you cannot see. That's okay. We'll keep it there. I don't really necessarily need that dark spot there or this brown, so we'll scrape this off. We'll make it disappear. We don't need it. So I'll do all of my color mixing where you guys can easily see it. Keep the paint off my razor blade here. Okay. All right. Let's take some of our, this is alizarin crimson, so it's fairly deep red. Okay, but get a little bit of white. We'll throw that in there like so. We'll mix it like this. Just mix it in there like so. All right, we'll get a lot of this goop off my brush. We'll pull the brush toward me. I didn't put any water or any glycerin or anything in this. If it starts acting a little funky, then I'll do something with it. Let's just do one. We'll come here and we'll put it in like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do a 4. All right, instead of 5. All right. So we have that. Let's put one on the outer edge. We'll put one like this. Come there like this. Have one come out in the air, and we'll just pop it like a dot right there. All right, actually this one needs to come a little more that way. So we end up having something like that. All right, okay. Now, I have 2 down. What you're gonna do is kind of, see this? Go in different directions. Have them run into each other in occasions. All right, just like this. Pop them all around. And you gotta give that little teardrop shape to them. All right, just like this. Come on around in here. They're all gonna be pretty much one color for a little while. It's all right. Pop them in there. Pop them in there. Run them into each other. It's all right. Have it come over a couple of the petals come over the basket. It's okay. You can really get these done fairly quickly. All right. Like I say, I'm talking to you as I'm doing it. I'm not really instructing or teaching. I'm just really whipping these around and getting them done. I'll occasionally look at your guys' chats to see what you're talking about. Okay, what happened? Why is Will rolling off the chair? I missed it. I missed it. What had Will rolling off the chair? Was it something that the dogs did? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Even though I'm putting these in here, don't ever neglect the darker red. Don't neglect your your block end color, because that helps you with the depth. Even though all these guys are, as of right now, one color, it's okay. I'm gonna dip my brush into a little bit of water, salvage some of this. It's just the tip of the brush in the water just to reactivate the paint. Okay, that's all it's doing. And be careful, because reactivating the paint, especially if there's not much of it, it turns a little translucent on you, meaning you can see through it a bit. Okay, I'll bring them right down just like this. All right, see how quickly that was done? Let's take a little touch of white. We'll come in here. All right. On the right hand side, we have just like this. Okay, pop them in there. You want to show where the light source is a little bit there. Okay, you can go over a few of these, especially here on the right hand side. Make them a little stronger. All right, get some dark patches in there, and you start making your way around. All right, I'll come out here, just like this, and just put some lighter ones in there. If it starts getting a little bit on the dull side, just get some more white. Okay, put it back. See this? See? And you look at your look at your work as you do it. Just like that. And I really don't want to go much further than that corner, to be honest with you, so we'll keep it like that. Okay, all right. Clean off your filbert pretty good, fairly well. Wipe it off. Oh no, that's a comedy segment all by itself, Oswina. This is where you take the camera and just prop it somewhere, and then you explain to your husband how to cook, and just let nature take its course. That it will be internet gold. Let's go to this light blue one. Let's see if I aim this down a little bit, like that. Okay, stay. All right, let's get a touch of. Now remember, this blue is not the. This is a lot like yellow. It's kind of semi-transparent, so you need a little white to help it out a little bit. Okay, like so. Okay, we'll stick with this. I don't really want it any darker, so we'll stick with this. Yeah, pretty much the same exact thing. Let's just start off with we'll start off with one like that. Okay, so it's pretty much close to the color, which is fine. This is great. Keep it like this, kind of obscure, kind of mysterious. We'll brighten it up eventually. All right, this is such a light color. All right, we'll just have a little fun with this. See this? Put it in there. And now, even though you barely, well, if you can see it, but it's not very strong, it's fine. Because now you're looking at more or less texture of these fellas. All right, put them in there, any type of direction, have them bump into each other, run into each other, just like that. So you know they're there just by the shape of them, and you will get accustomed to flat and narrow. You'll get accustomed to doing these because it's just a twist of the wrist, really. Let's get a little bit more of that blue, a little touch of white in there, mix it real quick. All right, I got micro bits of red in there, and that's fine. That's cool. All right. Okay. Put them in there. Boom. Put them on top of the other ones. It's all right. Have them come out here like this. Put it in there. It's okay. And keep going. Some of this will be covered with other greenery, and that's fine also. You paint it like it's the only thing you're gonna put on here. And obviously we're gonna highlight a few of these as we go along. And believe me, this is more relaxing. It calms me down a bit, and it actually gets me prepared to do the dog man when I get to him. Right. I have to go through a process to do the it's almost like doing a portrait, even though it's a fictional fantasy character. Okay, a little stronger white now. You put blue in there, but a little bit of white in there will make it much brighter. Okay, we should be good with this. I'm about to find out right now. We'll come out here and we put it here. I'm just gonna see if it's bright enough. Not really. That's not bright enough. Nope. So we're gonna take some more white. Come down here to the bottom and we'll concentrate with more white here. All right, I'll contaminate it with just a touch of blue, but it has to be a lot more white. So you can get away with, see, that's a lot better. Put it in there like that. Now, because these fellas, these are, the petals are on the right hand side. So you can really have your fun here because they are on the right hand side. So all of this can be pretty strong with the white. All right, go back into your white, contaminate it with just a little touch of the blue. Okay, and then go for what you know, put it in there. Okay, it almost pretty much paints itself. I see that I must have inadvertently painted another Rorschach test. I don't really see it, but, you know. We're gonna come around here, around this edge. I guess we'll give a little bit of curve and volume to this. All right. But not really too much more than that. All right. I am gonna take some straight up titanium white right here, and we'll throw some direct light on these guys here. At least I get one full one in there, and then we'll pop some of these in. It's just direct, heavy white paint. You put it on there pretty thick. It's just showing obviously where the light source is. Okay. And the more you get accustomed to it, you'll get used to doing this. All right, and you'll get used to painting a certain way. Maybe you like some of the things I'm doing, and maybe you want to throw out the rest. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you step back and check it out and look at it and make sure it's what you want. Okay. All right. Let's take the camera. We'll maneuver it right there. A little higher. I think we're good there. Okay. Remember that? Okay. We'll get some white ones there. What I'm going to do is take let's take a little touch of brown. We'll just go in this blue like this. Okay. I know this is odd. I know it is. We'll take some white, put it in there. We're making a very light gray, even though it's a warm gray. There you go. This. Okay. I know it's weird. I know it is. I know. And here we go. Doesn't look like it's going to be white, but it will. All right. We'll put one in there, and then we'll just kind of play with it in here like this. These fellows are in the back. Okay. I'm just popping them in there. Using this warm gray, which will, believe it or not, I know you don't, but believe it or not, it is going to transfer and relate to as white, even though it's got this warm gray feel going on with it. But it will. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to prove to you, you can take this color and it will become, well, we'll put a couple of them this way, like that, all right? And then we'll play around out here. Some of the color is getting a little deeper. That's fine. It all helps. It will all work out. Oh, I think she's coming in from her meeting. Yep. And she's gonna try to talk to me, and I'm live. But it's all right.
Wait till you see this tiny little computer. Now you know where you can put it.
Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I'll take a good glance at it. The dog heard her voice. Now she comes out of hiding. Freaking dog. All right. As you see, we're really just putting them in there, shaping them up. Now, just because I know that some of these are going to be covered with other flowers, does that mean that I do a half job in painting these in? Don't ever do that to yourself. You're kind of shortcutting yourself. Don't do that. You paint it like it's the only thing you're going to paint that day. Okay, so don't ruin the flow of your own painting thinking like that. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. We'll get a little touch of water, loosen up the paint, because I have only a little bit more to go. So I'll reactivate the paint. Now from where I'm sitting, you guys don't see it, but I see this heavy glare and I can barely make out where I'm going. So I have to look at the TV screen while I do this and make sure it's right. Just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction with it. Okay. Okay. You know what? Oswina, don't rush it. With a portrait like that with a dog, and I seen it and it was sitting there back there. Maybe the next time when you do something like that, you just concentrate on the background, what you want back there, and make it interesting enough in the background, but don't make it to the point to where the background's the attention getter, because your subject is the dog, and so you make the dog the main focus of attention. Usually, because you got a light blue background, so around the dog you might want to darken it, like I've done. Well, you can't see it. I have to show you the example when I'm done here. Okay, right from the top up here, all up in here. Be a little more careful because there's nothing really blocking these fellas. And I think I'll pretty much go extremely light gray or just all titanium white here. That's why I'm over here on this side. All right, let's make them quite visible. I'll slow it down a little bit here because there's nothing really gonna block these fellas. So you add a little more care here. Okay, and make them more flower shaped, I guess you should say, because there's nothing really to cover them up. They're out here for all the world to see and say, hey, we're up here. All right, when you put enough of them in here, I gotta look where I'm going here. You guys might see the top of my head here. I'm just positioning these fellows in a certain way. Okay, we'll have one kind of drooping over the handle there. Okay, like that. Okay, let's go back to our titanium white. Let's get some, we'll put it back over here. Pure titanium white. But I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. Because we did it during the beginning of this video. And what I'm doing really is taking the titanium white. As long as I can get it as close to the bright white. Once you see it starting to shift and change color, get you some more titanium white. And it's going to happen naturally. All right. It is. And you know, you can't help it. It's just going to happen that way. I'm wiping some of the paint off my brush, going back into titanium white. All right. And usually approximately where I would figure they're going to be seen is where I'm going to add all the white. I could be wrong. Things could switch in the drop of a hat. I don't know. But you're going to know, as you can see, that light browny gray, that warm gray, all right, it will give the impression that these guys are actually white. But you need that depth. You need that shade. All right, that's why if you're painting something white, white is the last color you'll put on there. All right, because our little feeble minds and our feeble little minds are going to think that it's a white flower, even though it's gray. But that's not what our minds are going to think. And that's not the person who's going to buy it. That's not what they're going to think either. All right. They're going to think white. You can paint a subject like a white boat. Okay. You can put blue in there, green in there. You can put purple, all in it. Okay, really, you can do that. We'll put some stragglers up here. Even though, I mean, technically none of that will be. I mean, nothing's going to be that bright back there. But we're going to put them in there because I'm just running my mouth and talking to you right now. See, I can brighten some of these fellas up out here. It's just pure titanium white. There's some. All right, that was quick. But she went to the bathroom that fast. That was quick.
Yeah, she just went pee.
All right.
They're not Peter.
All right. Yeah, it's about that time. Ish. Okay. Okay, Oswina. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pan out and I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm putting a little filbert away. We're gonna pan out a little bit. Slowly pan out, pan out. I think we're good there. Let's kind of move this down. And yeah, we're pretty good right there actually. That's not too bad. Not too bad. We're good there. I could probably, no, I won't move it over. I can just reduce it a little bit. Let's pull it back out. And, okay. So I'm talking also in here. Let's put the focus on that, make that sharp. Okay, Oswina, the basket is the subject, but you see the little dark here and it fades out. Well, you can do the very same thing with the dog. Right around this edge, you get it pretty dark because it brings the subject out, and you can smooth out the edges there. You don't have to make it like a solid like this. You can put some variations of tone and hue in there, and then you just kind of soften the edges a bit. Okay, and that's really all you have to do, because once again, your subject is the dog, not the background. All right. All right. I'm okay, Crunchberry. How are you? Now you guys are talking about family height. Okay, so we've got our drooping hydrangeas going on here, and they're a brighter color, so pretty attractive because of the brighter colors. Okay, you got your deep reddish color, you got your sky blue color, and then you have white there. Okay, and once again, the trick to white is you use straight white last. But as you can see, if you look back here, all right, I mixed what? Brown and white together, something like that. Okay, which gave us the warm gray, but now it just looks like gray. But you have to also understand, look at this, this is gray. Even though I added just about every color in the rainbow in the background, that's gray, but that's gray. All right, but there are two different versions of gray. You got me? All right, even this is gray. All right, so you got three versions of gray, this, and this, all in the same painting. All right, when you put two opposites together, they cancel each other out, they turn kind of brownish. You put white in it, it starts to turn gray. All right, but it could be either a warm gray or a cool gray. Some grays look a little green, some grays look a little red, some grays look a little brown, but they're all gray because when you put it next to a true color, you'll see them, but it's all in the way your eyes perceive it. All right. All right. Someone posted a lady, she posted a lot of my old Facebook videos, and so she notified me that she posted another one from way back yonder, way before I became on YouTube. I did a lot of my posts on Facebook. Coffee time. All right. Now that I've done that, I think we're going to put some long greeny things in here before I go on to the actual florals themselves. So let's take, you know what? Let's dare to be different, because I rarely do it with a filbert. So we'll take a filbert. We'll do it with a filbert. We'll take some yellow right here. We'll just put a place of yellow right here. Okay. We'll do the light blue. All right. Yellow in this light blue. We're just going to give us a nice mint green type of color, just like that. All right. So we'll do a few of these. Now I have my brush soaked with paint. That's fine. I don't usually use a filbert to do these, but we're going to do it today. Usually I would do the glycerin thing because sometimes the glycerin will grab, it starts to dry, so it's gonna grab or whatnot, what have you. Just come right in here. And we'll just have one like bench. It kind of comes out a little wiggle a little bit and we'll turn it like that. Ta-da! We'll do one of those numbers. We'll have one come out here and just droop down right in front of the other one. Just like that. All right. Believe it or not, you are establishing depth doing that. Believe it or not. Okay. We'll have part one come up here like this and hide, and then it just comes out there like this. All right. There's our 3. Believe it or not, we have our 3. Okay. Let's have a short one here. Spread out, have it really wiggle violently, and then put one right there. We have one here. Spread it out, wiggle violently, and just have it come out like that. They all don't have to be super long. All right. So we have a few of those in that direction there. Okay. All right. Let's go with a little darker blue. Let's put it right in with that minty green, just like this. All right. Just stir it around a little bit. Now you got a different variation of green right here. See that? All right. All right. Let's come over here somewhere, and let's maybe have another funky short one right here. We'll just wiggle it, and it's come to a point like that. We'll put one here. We'll just kind of wiggle, smear it. Oh, I ran out of paint. It's all right. Come here. Wiggle, and we'll have it droop down like so. Okay. We'll have a piece of one coming here. Okay, we'll blob that paint on and just kind of wiggle it and it come to a point just like that out there. All right. So we're gonna have things just starting to pop up and come alive and wake up. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I tend to do that. You know, Joswina, it's funny you mentioned that about the eagle and then this painting here, because they're two different extremes. There is absolutely nothing wrong with being, let's say, a floral painter, and maybe all you want to paint is flowers. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. People have made beautiful careers just painting flowers and flower baskets. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing. Don't knock it. It's great. I am one of those artists that paint pretty much a little bit of everything, and that's just me as an artist. I paint everything. When I was a comic artist, I drew everything. You know, I kind of had to. I had no choice. You know. Let's go a little darker blue. We'll bring the darker blue here, and we'll bring the yellow into that darker blue. It's going to give us a whole different variety of green here. Okay. But I had no choice in the matter, really. Let's get a little stitch of white. We'll brighten it up a little bit. It's still a different variety of green, as you can see right now. That's why I put it next to this one. You got two varieties of green here. See? Yeah, I made that choice. This is thicker paint, so I'm going to loosen that up a little bit. All right, so it flows off my brush a little better. But I made that choice to do that. Okay. Let's go. Let's put one here. inch, this thick, wiggle around, and have it come down this way. All right. Let's do it again. We're still using the filbert. We'll have one here. And he's a little shorter, coming this way. You guys don't see it because of the box. We'll bring the box over here. Oh, we'll have one. Nah, we'll just have him kind of droop down here and just wiggle. And he comes a little further. We'll have him curve right here. All right, maybe he's hitting the floor or whatever. Now remember, this is on the right hand side. All right, so I'm gonna take some titanium white, okay, just like this. I'll cover both sides. We're gonna come here and we're just kind of highlight that a little bit there, a little more white. We're gonna do that again, a little stronger white right up in here. Get a little, okay, and then we're gonna have to touch and get rid of some of that edge like that. All right, let's go straight white because I can blend. I can blend right on the pedal. I'll blend it if I have to, just like this. All right, and we'll soften some of those. Let's get some more white. I did not get rid of the green on the just like that. We'll come here. And blend some of that out there like that. Bring that curve down there. All right, because they're pretty much in front of stuff. All right. Oh, we can put some funky things in here like this. Just come around like that. Yeah, we'll put one right in here, like that, and have one come out and go that way. Just because I kind of spruce things and spark it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, pretty much, Fatima. Pretty much. Yeah, yeah. I do the occasional movie monster, like the one that's gonna come tomorrow or whenever. Let's put this back on its side. Right over here. Okay. I can slide this over just a little tiny tad of a bit. Okay. So that's what we have so far. All right. Once again, I don't want to hide the basket. I usually end up hiding the basket with these. I don't want to hide the basket. All right. So we have baby blue. We have white. We have the deep maroon, reddish, whatever. We got some green things going on and they're just flopping around. Okay. All right. What color do you want me to put the flowers and the cells? Give me a color. I'll have you guys tell me what color this should be. Okay? You guys tell me. I'll have you guys get involved in this. Windmills. I did a few. I believe I did do one with mist and stuff with a barn. And got the windmill sticking out there, which I don't do too many of. I did do one. I think I used a lot of yellow ochre and deeper green with red in it. So it was kind of a dark picture. The barn was a deeper brown, but the windmill really stood out. Look, Fatima, make a choice. You done gave me two. A pinkish yellow. So we got purple, yellow, a pinkish yellow. And we got a dark blue. Well, Billy, I haven't even started it yet. It's been months now. We're into February. The very board that I'm painting on was supposed to be the board for my comic art. As a matter of fact, I got the script. The script is done. I have my 24 sheets of Bristol board. I do believe I got them all penciled out for the borders. Everything's set and ready. It's just I gotta get to doing it. It should have been done twice over already. I just haven't gotten into it to do it, but I am going to get it done. Purple, what? Fatima, is your tablet speaking a different language? I believe I remember you doing that. I think I remember you doing that. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have dark blue, pinkish yellow, yellow, purple. Purple with red and blue, dark blue. Okay. Half-inch brush. You know what? Let me do it this way. Let's just take some white right now. Yeah, we'll do something in the front here. Like that. Something like this. We'll take it, we'll curve it like that. Like that. This will be the center of the thing right here. He might be, we'll come here like this, and I'll lay out like that. Alright, so maybe we'll do something kind of weird like that. We'll curve him in like this. Alright, let's take this blue here. We might use a little water, we'll loosen it up a bit. Okay. We'll come here. We'll sketch him out like that. Something like that. We'll just bring him out there. We have him come in a little bit that way. Alright. Okay, let's just take this blue here and we'll bring it up around in here. I think you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see this quite well. Cool. Alright. We'll block it in like that. Then we'll take the deeper blue and we'll come here in the center and we'll bring that deeper blue out in this direction. Something like this. All right, let's go back into our blue. We'll put it here. Little touch of what I don't have left. A little bit of white. We'll come, we'll bring it in here as a deep color. We'll bring it right here. We'll accentuate that with the darkness right in here. Okay, much like that. And we'll just have it all that color. Because we'll accentuate that little flip right in there. So we'll do something like this. All right, more of this blue here. I'm gonna have to get some more white. We ran out of white. Okay, let's take a little bit of this. Where was I going? Okay, right in here. We'll mix all this in there. All right, we'll come out here for a minute and we'll bring it in like this. I want this to be the outer color. Something like that, all right. Let's wipe this right here just to get rid of it. Okay, that's enough. Let's go with that dark blue right in here. And we'll blend that out into that lighter area, like that. Bring it up there. All right, okay. Let's take, we'll go with the same dark blue right there. Right in here. Whip that out like that. And then bring it in out there like this. Same thing here. We'll get the darker color. We'll keep this dark and rounded. No, not that one. Just this. We're going to come out here with you like this. All right. Just like that. And we'll go back into our little bit of white. And then we'll take that and we'll bring it in like that. Just like that. We'll marry it in there with the darker color. All right. So we got, we'll deal with this out here. Bring that in like that. And I'm just blending these into each other like this. Okay, for right now. For right now. This is a fold, this is coming out, so we'll lighten him up, him, her, it, whatever you want to, gender reveal you want to do with this one. And we'll come in like that, that's a little fold there. All right, we'll take a touch of maroon, a little bit of that dark blue, we'll put it in there, we'll deepen that just like so. A little more blue. We'll put it in there, it's kind of dark there, and we'll whip that right out like that. Come in here, that, come this way. Put that darkness out there. Alright, like so, whatever. Like that. Alright. Let's see. We'll pop another one in there. That's that one. We'll go with all right, we'll take some red. We'll put the red right here. Take some blue. We'll mix it together. That's a deep purple. Look at that. Now that's purple. That crimson does this. Let's put this guy. That's a deep color there. We'll put him back here. Like that. Cover him up like this. Now the guy in the back here, I'm gonna have to deal with him first. Believe it or not. But we got him back there. All right. Okay. Let's wipe that off. Yeah, you guys can see this. It's over here. What are we gonna do with this little firebrand back here? This guy. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. Let's take let's work on the fella in the back there. Mr. Purple back here. We'll work with him. Okay. We'll do something with him. I'm thinking here. Here, let's do it this way. Let's get something here. Like that. Come here. Don't go this way. Come here. So we'll start bringing things to life here. Okay. I'm just debating on which direction to go with him. Something like that back there with this one. All right. Okay, let's get a touch of white here. Right here. A little more of this light purple. We'll make him kind of closed up right around in here. There. And we'll get one right in here, going in this direction. Like that, we'll close him up back there. All right. Let's accentuate more of that on the right-hand side. Let's do that. So a little more white. We'll bring it out here. Right out here. Brighten him up a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go to this fellow next. So let's take some yellow right here and some titanium white. Let's pop that in there like this. All right. Right here, we'll go, we'll come out here like this, like that. We're gonna come here, one in there. We got one right here on the edge. We'll come here, whip him let's get some more of that. I'll look at your text in a second here. Let's see what you guys doing. Hey Mo. I see you guys are trying to get your egg game together. All right. I know you guys seen some of those ridiculous memes as far as the eggs are concerned. And, you know, I'm just kind of a curious person. Why are eggs that high? Why are they that expensive? You trying to tell me we have a chicken shortage? We have chickens in the multi hundreds of millions. I don't know. There's something odd. That's all. I'm just saying. Something a little strange in the well water. That's just me. But you know, who am I? I'm just a middle-aged black man painting flowers. So who am I? Who am I? Just a middle-aged black man painting flowers. Who am I? I don't know anything. Raccoons are greedy little thieves. They are extreme opportunists. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay, let's bring some let's really bring some brightness over here. I gotta be cautious. So I'm bringing these out too. All right. A little more white, a little tinge of yellow. Just where I want to place these guys. Take care in doing these fellows, especially the ones on the outside there. All right. I think we can throw some more of this love up here, just a little bit. I want one little push and curve it in. Little push, curve it in there. Okay, push, little love in there like that. All right, now we'll go back to our yellow-white mix. Okay, we'll do red, trying to show what's behind. And that's fine. All right, we're gonna come in. Let's do it this way. Let's have a semicircle right here. Boom, boom, right here. We're gonna come around and scoop the other way, other direction. Right here. Just like that. Scoop it around. Just like so. A little different there. Okay. Oh, let's go back. Let's add a little more white to that yellow. Get it a little more opaque. And let's get some tinier fellow in here. Sometimes all I need is just a little rim of color there. And go come out here just a little bit. Putting it in there. Aim this way. Alright. Oh, we'll have a little something back here too. Just to wake that up back there. All right. know what? Well, I'll tend to that in a second. We got this one. Let's wake him up a little bit. Right here, and just like that. Brighten him up a little bit. Then we can come back here. Add a little more love there. Wake that up. Give me something there on the edge. There we go. Like that. Okay. Let's get some more white. And we'll get a little framework here. Just like so. Come over the other one. And turn that over there like that. Alright. This one's not bad. That one's not bad. We can keep that back there. Okay. This guy. Let's take some white. And we'll put it right here. Come this way. Come that way. Come higher this way. And then that way. This way, that way. This way, that way, that way, and that way. And we'll bring him come down a little bit like that. Alright. Striation. There. Okay, that one. Let's come up that way, this up higher, and then we'll go back down lower, lower, somewhere down in there like that. Okay. Something like that, more or less. Okay. This one is we'll curve it like this. Come down like that, and well, I can make him higher there, and then we'll bring him down like this. He's kind of curved over there, like that. This one here. And we'll curve him around like that. A little deeper in here, higher out here. Something like that. This one, pretty much the same thing. We'll give him a curve. Come down here. And we'll raise him back up and give him that curve. Wrap around in here. Like that. It's all good. I appreciate you guys. Ooh, destroyed because of disease. That's got to be rough. Nope, I enjoy you guys chatting and having a good time. It's all good. It is all good. I just bought this brush and I already beat it down. I gotta tape it up. I gotta give it a tapectomy. I know I'm not that gentle with the brushes. Okay, let's go into a little bit of titanium white, and we'll go into this dark blue. We'll put it right here at the edge. Let's brighten it up a little bit more. We'll work over here. We'll kind of give it a little push. Ugh, that's not bright enough. Not bright enough. Let's go way over here. Let's get that white going. It's contaminated with blue. It's all right. Kind of want it to be. All right, that's fine. We'll have it come out and go in. Put it in there. Here we'll come out this way. Bring it in. let's see, let's go over here. And we'll come shorter here. I'll kind of curve it around here like that. Yeah, I see what I'm going to do with that one. That one I'm going to approach that one differently. But until then, let's do this one. Come around here. Let's go with our darker blue. Let's see if I can do something like this. Let's go here. Let's come whip it out that way, that way, that way. So we'll work in reverse, like that. Then I'll shape it up a little bit. Something like that. Let's do this too. That one. This fella right in here. Let's do this. Come out this way. Make him a little flap there. And then we'll kind of make him a little narrow. So he's got a little bend there. Alright. We'll come here. Press. Just spear, press. And a little one there. Let's press that one. And then we'll come out and we'll curve him going in that way, turn him around. All right, let's go darker blue for a second. We'll make an inside fold right here. We'll just give him a little darker nudge of color right here. We'll just fold him in, just like that. Dark blue color, like that. I'm gonna deepen that color. I'm gonna give it dark blue. All we need is the edge to be dark blue. Right in here. Dark blue. Wrap it in. Dark. There we go. And blue there. Just like that. Alright, so we got a nice little fold there. This one's folded, flipped on the outside, right in here. Okay. I'll turn him inside like that. We'll bring the darker blue back, and it will accentuate those folds. Come right in here, like that. All right, I like it a little more like that. Same thing with this fella. Just fine tune that a little bit better. Come in here. Turn it around. Off this way. Like so. Okay. Bring him back in. I think I'm gonna run out of blue. You can't flip or fold them. It's not too bad. I'll show you. Let's get a little touch of blue over here. Like this guy here. If I come here, right here, and I just take my brush and go inward like that. I'll kind of push it and go back narrow again. I'll take all the loose stuff and I'll aim it this way. Like that. Now we got our a folded petal. See that? Because it's already deeper and darker here in the middle. You follow me? We'll do it again. Right here on the other side. Here. I'll do it this way. Come here. A nice little line. Fold. Push. Push. Push deeper. And then it gets. And again, I'll just give a curve here. All this in here gets smoothed out. Because you just want a nice little line in there. All right. And because it's brighter there. All right, now you got two kind of folded in. Okay. let's come here. I'll put one in here like this and curve it inward like that. You see how I can just kind of turn them inward? Just brighten this one up here. I'll just take some more white paint. It's contaminated with blue. It's all right. Right here. Line, give a little push, and then it gets lower and lower and lower and lower. Pop it in there like that. All right, so we got crinkle folds all over the place here. Just with that one. Okay. We got one here, but it's not as bright. Okay. We have one here. This fella right here. Give a little push, I'll just accentuate this guy right here. It's starting to, my brush is starting to fall apart there. There we go. Bring it in, and then I'll just destroy the inside here to smooth it out. Smooth it out. Just like that. So bring that up a little bit. Now you got one out here. You see? Okay. All right. Once again, I'm doing a floral where I'm not hiding most of the basket. All right. You still see a little bit of your. Well, you don't see the white. These as much anymore, but it's all right. Okay. All right. Here, let me remember to do this before I forget. Wait a minute. It's gonna take only a second. I gotta get a round brush. That looks like. Well, I'll tolerate this one. This will be fine. Let's get a little bit of yellow. We'll put it over here. We'll get some white. We'll wake it up a touch like that. Okay. Let's put that in here. So we'll put our little staining like things in here. I don't want to kill off all that red like this. I gotta add more white to that. That's not bright enough. Make it stand out a little bit. Something like that. Make that kind of poke out a little more. We'll go with a little bit of maroon. We'll come in here. Let's mix it in here a little. Alright. Thought I had more white. I did not. We'll come in here and add some of that love right in here. Ugh. I don't really like wasting a lot of my white paint when I'm almost done with the painting. A little irritating, but you know, it happens. I guess I'll kind of push through it a little bit, I guess. But it's still irritating nonetheless. We'll put it up over here on this side. Somewhere around there. Still gotta be a little bit brighter for me. I'll just take straight white and we'll mix it in there. Like so. There. And you know, I can't get away with it like that. I kind of hoped I could, but I could not. Let's go straight white. Right here. Right toward this. Right in here. Like that. Something like that in there. Alright. I'm looking at, keep that one kind of subdued back there. It's alright. Okay. Where's my flat brush? Did I put it away in another spot where I shouldn't have? I bet I did. I'm looking. Where did I put her? There you are. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me hit the focus button one more time. I think we're almost done. We're almost out of here, guys. Let's go with yellow. Hmm. No, I don't know. I don't have enough yellow for that. It's really too bad. Let's get in there to see what we got here. As I'm looking at it, I need a little water. I don't think we have enough for this. It's too bad. Pop one right here real quick. Something like that. Pop one in here. No, we don't have enough. No, we don't have enough. No matter what I do, we don't have enough. But instead of mixing the color, because I just don't have enough of it, I'll just put the green right here. I still need yellow regardless. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him, a strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change time. I got the white, I got the blue, like this, lighter blue, which fell over. That's my yellow right here. Okay, now I'm gonna put the yellow right here, because I don't have any left. And of course, you know, I don't have any white because I used that up. I didn't put much down here like that, so here we go. Alright. Once again, I still want to keep the majority of the basket, so we'll strategically place these in places here. Alright. Looks like that. We'll fill it in and we'll put it right there, like that. That's one. We'll put one kind of coming down here. That's in that direction. All right, and we'll just use straight green. And I'll have. Oh, you know what? I like that. Let's keep that. I seen something here. There we go. We do have a flower right here. Actually, bring him out there like this. Yeah, we do have a one, just like that. So we got half a flower going. Why not? Dare to be different. Let's put one hanging around just like this, right out here, just like that. All right. Can you guys see that? Nope. Let's bring this upward instead of moving the palette around. I'm moving the camera around. We'll just do it this way. I was really thinking about having an auction. I got so many paintings. But here's the trouble. If I did an auction, you know, a lot of the paintings that I have, I can't sell them super cheap. I can reduce them, or I can offer deals when, but it's been a long time since I did an auction. You know, and I never seem to be able to time it right. But I really need to do one to get rid of these guys. I have a lot of paintings, you know. Man. And I probably could. I could probably do a package deal or whatever. But I mean, they will be good for people, you know, gifts or whatnot, if people wanted to do it. Let's put one way up here. Yeah, you guys can see it. We got one up here. I don't want to make them too large to where you don't see the basket. I'm really keeping kind of the basket in the forefront today. Okay. And we can block off one right here, like that, and we'll put it over here, over this part of the basket. It's all right, just like that. Okay. Once again, I don't want to hide all of the baskets, so we'll probably strategically put a few of these guys in, you know, certain areas. Okay. All right. Let's clean off this brush a tad, and we'll add a little bit of white. Maybe a touch of yellow. We'll put it right here. Okay, and we'll put just like that. Okay, that's one down right here. Something else spoke to me. I'll look, I'll see it. You need to tell me that's all I got. I don't know if I got one more here. One here. Just like so. Let me see what you're saying. Oh, you still here, Sonia? You're still here? Yeah, I had to plan a date and everything. And I got so many of them. And plus it will help me out because I really do have to get a better camera. This camera is okay, but it's not like this. I need a camera that can be as sharp as this, and we're good to go. That's really my main thing, is to get purchase another camera. I really don't need to purchase anything else. I've got just about everything else, and I'm happy with it and all of that good stuff. So I was really, because I really don't ask for money. I don't, even though I got the PayPal and all that, I don't ask for it because I just don't. There. But yeah, the camera issue seems to be a problem. I just gotta update the thing. That's all. All right, we still see the basket. We got our flowers going. A little bit different. See, I got the blue and white one. I got the funky, kind of weird yellow thing going on. I've got the purple one in the back doing this thing. You still see the handle. You still see most of the basket. It's the shadow of the basket. You see the ground down there. Okay. Yeah, we'll kind of put a little squiggle, little bits of something down here like that. All right, maybe a little something there. I'll have something kind of turned up this way. We'll kind of give it a little flip there and turn it like that. Okay. Something hanging around in here. A little bit like that. What else? Oh, get a little green in that though. Again, we'll play around in there like that with it. Okay. Come down. That. I like the little flip thing. We'll do the little flower flip thing down there. Little bits of little greeny things in there, like that. Why not? They're cute. Put a few of them hanging around out there like that. Okay, we'll put some green things here. And we'll bop them together there like that. Okay. We'll put some pretty close here, like that. Go all the way. There's flip the brush over. We got some things in there like that. And we'll kind of do their thing out here. Put one in there like so. Get some green, a little bit of yellow. Oh, we'll come over on this side. We'll put some joy over here. Wiggle, wiggle that way. Wiggle, wiggle. Go that way. Wiggle that way. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come up there like this. Like that. Yeah. Have it go off the panel there like this. Let's come underneath. Put some of those little firebrands up there. It's just stuff to fill up the gray a little bit. They don't necessarily have to be super bright. Okay, we'll put a couple of them in between here. Up in here, come in here. That mix in with the background colors a little bit. They just kind of, you know, kind of meld in there a little bit. All right. Good to see you, Crunchberry, Angie. Yeah, she did very well with it when I was with when I did it with Music 55. What is her name? I did it with her. I did a few with her actually, and they were cool. It was good to do those. Okay, I'm looking. That's a whole lot of basket doing a whole lot of stuff. All right, let's get rid of the camera here. Oh, let's pull. Well, do I have to really pull back a little? Let's go this way. I guess we can. We can draw back a little bit. Let's see what we got here. At least we'll draw back that far. Put the focus on it there. Meh, that's not too bad. Let's get rid of the tape here. See what we got. Now this is actually on very large paper, and what's behind the paper is my very recently painted new backboard. Like I say, I wanted to do something a little more relaxing before I draw Universal movie monsters. Okay. You see, the neutral color really accentuates this. I don't really think I have a frame that'll do this justice. I think this is too big. Yeah, it's too big, but here, you get the idea of what it would look like here. All right, and that's what it would look like with, a frame that size. Let's draw back a little bit. You guys get to see the thing. There, that's cool. Let's focus it, of course. All right, so it would somewhat look like that in some kind of a frame. All right, this is too big. I got another one that's a little smaller. I think it's it is a black frame, a little smaller. I think my wooden one covers it pretty decent too for this size. I think it does. Somewhat, yeah, somewhat. But you guys get the idea. There we go. Okay. So whatever one floats your boat, I put it up here, whatever. But I think the thicker black one I got down here, I think it does it the best. This guy, I think it frames them the best. I can't really have it touch because it's wet, obviously. That's pretty good. That fills up everything. So that looks pretty neat. But again, I want it down more to the bottom. Show off the shadow down there. All right. So we got a few different versions of frames. You guys decide which one it looks more presentable to you. Yeah, you guys know the routine. This time I'll use the silver. This stuff marks on anything. Glycerin, it don't care. It says I'll mark on you. These particular paint markers are awesome because one, it looks like a mirror. Kind of freaky. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, and you have to look to see where my signature is with that. All right. I'm trying to think of what else. I think we're somewhat okay. We're good here. We'll zoom in a little bit more now that I did the frame thing. We'll fill up the screen there. You guys check it out. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you, Fatima. That's right, Kathy's Corner. Thank you. That's right. So, yeah, the dark frame seems to bring it out. But this, like I say, it's an unusual size, 14 by 18. Um, yeah. So I'm contemplating doing an auction. It'll probably be in the evening. It'll probably be somewhere around 7 o'clock or whatever. I do pay. I take what do I take? PayPal, um, Cash App, PayPal. I think those are the ones. Yeah. But anyway, my goal really is just to get another camera. Um, like I said, I really don't need anything else. Whatever extra, it'll just go into more canvas, or more paint. I got enough brushes, God knows I do. Um, yeah, it's really mainly from that. Like I say, if I can get my main camera, um, if I can get my main camera to look like as clear as that thing, yeah, we're set. Because you can see the difference. Okay. Even though this is in focus, it's sharp or whatever, but it's not like that. And that's a webcam, and I can't even use that for the main camera. All right. The only camera that I did have that had that quality, I can't use because the HDMI port is extremely tiny and busted. And I don't feel like paying $400 to have it fixed twice. So even though it's an excellent camera, I can't really use it for this purpose. So that's why it's unfortunately sitting to the side. I'll take pictures of stuff like this with it, but I can't use it for anything else, really, because I don't have the connection for it. So it's just a regular camera now, unless I want to take. I can take live video with it. When I used to do my live streams, I used to do it with that. And plus, it's got an input for a lapel mic, like the mic you're listening to me with now. And I used to do my my videos with it. So let's get this out of there. We don't need to see that. We're done with that. All right. Yeah, I'll get a hold of. We'll see. I'll get a hold of. But yeah, it is a big difference. Like I say, I did have a camera that with that quality, but the port is kind of tiny, and when it was actually ironically the webcaster that fell, and it was just dangling right off that port, and it just destroyed it again. So yeah. Yeah, it's this one here is a little, it's a little on the bright side. Um, like I say, cherry, colorful, and slightly blurry. So this is my relaxation period until crap. I gotta buy more 16 by 16 by 20. I gotta buy the Wolfman to be on the bigger canvas. I really wanted to save these for my pours, but I'm using them. Well, maybe I'll do it on this. It's fine. I don't think she wants a full body shot. She wants the headshot. Good Lord Almighty. So it will definitely be another instruction series. So we'll work on that one. Pack your lunch. That's going to be a long one. I don't know if I'll do it all in one sitting. That will be absolutely crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, this would make a great Easter gift. My basket paintings usually don't stay very long. Usually somebody asks about it. Yeah, it would make a nice little Easter gift. It would. It would. Guys, I appreciate you. It's only 2:15. This is awesome. So I was on early enough. Everything's cool. Not really an instruction series. It's just me painting and chatting with you guys, having a little fun. Yeah, I'm not as crazy live as I am when I text. Don't know why. I think I'm more truly myself when I'm on a camera like this. I am pretty much. I don't talk very loud in off the camera as well as on the camera. I'm just pretty much laid back. So, you know, I see Mona is really prepping herself up for the Wolfman. Actually, when I get off of here, I'll take the picture and put it on, make a thumbnail of it. You know, you guys know what I'll do with this. Um, Actually, let me put this on the. Let's do this. All right, here we are. What I'll do is get that one prepared after I take a picture of this thing. Okay. What else? Other than you guys enjoy your weekend and be safe, I don't think I really have anything planned today. So I'll probably end up choosing a good picture of the Wolfman and getting it ready. And I'll sketch out what I'll use, what I'll do. And we'll really go in depth about using rake brushes, comb brushes, how to do the features of the face, the whole 9 yards. For portraits or whatnot. Even though this is a fictionalized character with really heavy follicle issues, and he got to do something with the bottom canines. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that one. And it's the one she wants, so you know. Maybe I'll do the auction on my birthday. That'll be in a couple weeks. So Madonna, I'll try to get a hold of you, and maybe I'll. But if I do it, save your pennies. I won't make the prices outrageous, but I can't sell them for peanuts because of the amount of time and the equipment used and whatnot. And plus, like I say, the camera is not cheap, but I do want to get another camera, replace this guy. So. What kind of lizard you got? That's funny. As I look at myself, it's weird to see my stuff in the background blurred out. But that's this Canon. And if you guys want to, because I'm over 6 feet, so I got very long arms, and so I had to use this. I had to go to the camera, stretch my arms out really far, be approximately where this chair is, hold this up. See, yeah, hold this thing up. Obviously, it's too close now, so here. See, you see how it's in focus. You see, look what happens. See? So my arm had to go from the camera right here, as you can see, it's in focus, and then I had to focus the camera this way, because as you see, it goes out of focus. And then if I bring it back there, as you can see, it goes out of focus. See? Then it comes back into focus. It's on this small little area there. This small little area where it comes into focus. But that's the setting of that particular camera. And I was using that camera, but it's interlaced. As you can see by the blurriness in my hands. If you notice the horizontal markings, this is an interlaced camera. The main camera, that camera over there, is not interlaced. And the most expensive camera I got is definitely not interlaced. And the one I would like to get is not interlaced. So what you see, what is this show on this? Yeah. What you see there, it's not an interlaced camera. You don't see any of that. See? All right. You don't see none of that. So that's, it's an HD camera, so, but yeah. Get rid of that. So maybe I'll do it on my birthday. I gotta see what day my birthday falls on. What day does my birthday fall on? I'm curious myself, really. I don't even know what day my birthday falls on. You guys can probably figure that out more than me, or faster than me, as I'm trying to look for the calendar on this thing. Let's try this one. I know I got the calendar on this. Oh, nice. Well, that's perfect. Okay, cool. Hey, that's even better. I'll get a hold of you, Madonna, if you're still here. All right. It's the 25th, so it's 2 weeks from now. And I will be 5'5". All right. Double cinco. So maybe we'll do an auction on the 25th on Saturday. So I gotta think of a pretty good time. If the evening works for everybody, because I know everybody got different time zones, whatever. If the evening works, great. If the afternoon works, that's cool too. Whatever. I don't think I really have anything planned on that Saturday anyway. Well, somebody's on Saturday. Who's on Saturday? Isn't a couple people on Saturday? I know Doris is on tonight, right? I believe she's on tonight. I know a couple people I think are on Saturdays. So I gotta see. Oh, we'll see, Mo. Double nickel indeed, young man. Yep. Okay. Moose and Doris is on Saturday. Okay. Well, Doris relatively isn't on very long. You know. Yeah, Sonia's tonight sometime around 7 o'clock or something like that. So if she's on the DJ channel, she'll be sitting in her favorite Barker Lounger with the sea monster in the back of her head, causing havoc. So yeah. All right, let's put this back on what I'm accustomed to. We're gonna get ready to get out of here. Yeah, this is the one. One more. There we go. And let's bring him back. I usually put it back on something I'm familiar with because, just because. All right. Usually, like once again, if I got to talk or introduce something or whatever, then I'll keep this on. And then when we get to the painting, I'll pop it to the full screen. And then when I say goodbye, I'll put it back on this or put it on the, I'll put it on one of these where you just see my face. I'll probably on this area here. And that's about it. Well, you drive home safely. I don't know if you got wind and rain down there, Sonia. And if not, it's coming. All right, let's calm down a little bit here. And we're almost at 40 degrees, so pretty pleasant. I gotta take silly girl out, let her run around and chase squirrels or whatever the hell she's gonna do. So seems like I'm getting choppy again on the video. I don't see it working as smooth. Sunny and 65. Nope. Our high is going to be 42. So we got a few more hours to get there. But it's not going to be sunny. We got rain. It's cloudy. The wind's blowing a bit, but you know. Some of the rose bushes are starting to bud. It's just pure retardation out here. It's crazy. The weather don't know what it wants to do. Shadow, poor girl. Whoever had him was a pure bastard. Had her. She's extremely fidgety, jumpy, and physically something's wrong with her because one side of her is a little larger than the other. And she's kind of young to have the arthritis she has. But she is young. She's gotten a little taller and she did gain a little weight. But we don't know what's up with her. But yeah, she's really jumpy. So for her to be flinchy like that, and she is a shadow. She'll follow you all over the place. So hence, I think that's why they call her Shadow. Whoever she attaches to, that's who she's with. So, all right, Josue, but you take care of yourself. Yeah, I'm getting ready to pack it up and call it somewhat of a day. It's in the lake. It ain't going nowhere. It's got a long swim. It's got to find the Hudson. And good luck. After that thing swims in that soup, she might want to go back to Champlain. So, yeah, I don't think she wants to take a dip in the Hudson. Of course, a whale and a few seals got stuck up in there, but yeah, they got out of there quickly too. They didn't want that soup. Was being dumped in that place, All right, guys, let me get up out of here. You guys take care. I'll see you when I see you. Which is probably I'll be checking in on you guys. Finding it depends on what's going on with the rest of the day. For me, I gotta look for this werewolf picture. You guys know the deal with this. I'll make a thumbnail. It'll be on Instagram. It'll be on Facebook. Blah blah blah. You guys know. All right. Okay. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you. Bye bye.